आपको जॉब भी मिलेगा, PGWP भी मिलेगा एंड PR भी मिल सकता है। मास्टर्स इज अ बिट मोर एक्सपेंसिव, इट कुड कॉस्ट यू एनीवेयर अराउंड, सो थोड़ा सा एडमिशन डिफिकल्ट। ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ मास्टर्स करने के बाद ही आपको जॉब मिलेगी। Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. For all of you who don't know me, I am Tania. I came to Canada as an international student and now I'm working over here full time. So I know a lot of you are planning to move to Canada and want to come here to study. And the first question when anyone decides to study in Canada is to choose which college or university to get into. इसमें एक सबसे बड़ा question ये होता है कि should you go to a college or a university? So should you be doing a master's or a post-graduation course? So I'm going to be comparing the differences between these two institutes and help you decide which one is the best choice for you. So let's get right into the video. First, let's understand कि college और university में क्या difference है depending on what they offer. So basically जो डिग्रीज होते हैं जैसे बैचलर्स डिग्री, मास्टर्स डिग्री, ये सारे यूनिवर्सिटी से मिलते हैं. So if you want to get a degree, you have to go to a university. Whereas a college would give you something like a certificate or a diploma. So valuable in a way, masters या bachelor's degree ज़्यादा है, and you would say that yes, definitely, then why would anyone go for a college and why would anyone get a certificate? Rather just go for a master's and get a globally accepted degree. Yes, I do agree, but both of them are equally good and we are going to be comparing both of them, and I'll also explain to you the reason why so many of us Indians choose to go in a college rather than a university. First one is criteria for admission. So to get into a college, the admission criteria is pretty simple. It's straightforward. You need a 15 years education if you want to do a postgraduate certificate course. So that would be 10 plus 2 and then your 3 years bachelor's or 4 years bachelor's. And you can do a PG certificate course. If you want to do a diploma after your 12th, that is also doable. Very easy to get admission. You don't have to give any competitive exam. You only need to give your English proficiency test, जिसके लिए mostly सब IELTS देते हैं. Whereas to get into a university, the process is a little more complicated. So the first thing is that you need a 16 years education. So this is where most of us Indians face an issue, because except for the engineering and medical field, most of the other fields have a 3-year bachelor's course. So उसका मतलब है आपकी education हो गई 10 plus 2 plus 3, which makes it 15 years, not the 16 years which is required to get into a university. This rules out a lot of universities. Now that being said, there are a few universities that do offer a master's course without that 16 years criteria, but जो top वाले हैं वो mostly rule out हो गए. So इस reason की वजह से mostly सारे लोग college choose करते हैं. But if you're really keen कि आपको masters ही लेना चाहिए, then yes, it does have value. You will just have to work towards it. So maybe you do a short master's course in India या यहाँ पे आप आके एक bachelor's कर लीजिए. So that can make you eligible for a master's course. Along with that, ये सारी चीज़ें होने के बाद भी you do need to give competitive exams. So in order to do a master's, you might have to give GMAT, GRE, depends on the kind of masters that you want to do. So थोड़ा सा admission difficult है. Now let's get to the fees. So usually to get into a college, एक साल का जो course होता है that is around 18,000 to 20,000 Canadian dollars. So that makes it around 10 to 12 lakh Indian rupees. Now talking about masters is a bit more expensive. It could cost you anywhere around 30,000 Canadian dollars per year. So that makes it close to 17 to 18 lakh Indian rupees. So almost double है ये cost, but this is also one reason why a lot of people choose colleges, because it's much more cheaper. While we're talking about fees, let's also talk about scholarships. So यहाँ पे when you're doing a post-graduation course or when you're doing a diploma in a college, since the fees is already less and since the competition is very high, so यहाँ पे scholarship मिलने का chance बहुत कम है. You might get a bursary maybe, but the chances of getting a full-fledged scholarship is not so much. Whereas university में you can get a scholarship. There are a lot of programs that offer scholarships in universities. University के खुद के भी programs होते हैं. So if you're bright in studies, then I would definitely recommend कि आप scholarship तो लीजिए ही अगर आप एक university में apply कर रहे हो. So यहाँ पे university is a little better. You can save some money getting those scholarships. Now let's talk about the course curriculum. So course curriculum जो होता है वो एक college में you are choosing a specific course. So it's going to teach you exactly about that course. For example, I did a course in advertising media management. So they taught me everything that was required to know about media management in advertising specifically. उन्होंने मुझे और कोई चीज़ के बारे में नहीं सिखाया. So if you are 100% sure कि आपको इसी field में जाना है, then doing a post graduation is going to help you, and also it prepares you to get into that industry. So a college usually aims at making you job ready. You are ready to get into the job market right away. Now talking about universities का जो curriculum होता है वो comparatively थोड़ा ज़्यादा broad होता है. You should expect more theory, a lot of research. If you are not sure कि आपको exactly किस field में जाना है, then this is a good idea because you get to know a lot about one big field. So for example, if I was to do a master's, I might have done a master's in marketing. It would give me an idea of how marketing functions and what I need to know about marketing. But I was really sure कि मुझे advertising में ही जाना है, मुझे media management में ही जाना है. So a master's might not have given me that experience and that knowledge that I wanted. So again, depends on you. Depends कि आपको directly job market में जाना है. If that is what you want, then go for a college certificate. If आपको एक masters करना है, if you want a degree, and if you want that to be accepted globally, then go for a masters. Let's talk about the duration. In a college, a course could range from anywhere between 8 months to 24 months, 36 months, it depends. Whereas a masters ranges anywhere between 2 years to 4 years. So आपको minimum mostly 2 years तो देने ही है to do a masters. So be prepared for that commitment. Let's also talk about the job scenario. Again, if you know which field you want to get into, then a college is a good idea because वो आपको उस specific field के बारे में सिखाता है, whereas masters gives you a broader idea. There is this misconception कि अगर आप एक masters करोगे तो you might get accepted into a job more easily compared to a college. So I don't completely agree to it. Yes, a degree does matter, but I did a course from a college. I have a job right now. So ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ मास्टर्स करने के बाद ही आपको जॉब मिलेगी. About PR chances, PR depends on the number of years or the time that you did the course for. दोनों अगर आप करोगे तो you can get PR. If you do a 1-year course, be it a college or a university, you will get a 1-year PGWP. Anything about 2 years, be it a college or a university, you will get a 3 years PGWP. So PR की possibility दोनों option से है. Let's compare the academic rigor. कितने difficult है दोनों courses. This also highly depends on the college or the university that you're going to. Like I was from Humber College, and Humber is known to be very difficult in their curriculum. But overall, a university will have more theory, like I mentioned, and a college will be more practical. It's going to be more hands-on. You will have a lot of group projects, a lot of presentations, whereas in a master's, you will have more of theory, research. So ये सारी चीज़ें हैं. दोनों ही equally difficult या easy है depending on you. In my opinion, if I do a profile comparison, I would say if you have a 16 years education, then you should definitely try for the masters because ये globally accepted होगा. And also if you're good at studies, then आप scholarship ले सकते हो and you can get down the cost of your studies here in Canada. So that is when you should consider a masters. Also, if you want to do a masters, be ready for an at least 2 years commitment. Even if you decide to go out of the country, maybe you decide to go back to India or your home country, the masters will still be accepted. Now, college, I would recommend to someone who first thing has a 15 years education and is not willing to do anything ahead of that in order to be eligible to do a master's. Other thing is I would recommend it to someone who wants the process to be quicker, क्योंकि ना आपको कोई competitive exam देने की ज़रूरत है. Also it's easier to get into a college, so अगर आपका percentage थोड़ा कम है then too you can get into a college. Another thing to keep in mind is the location of this institute. Now that everything is going back to offline and colleges and universities are slowly opening up, I would recommend that आप इस institute का location भी देख लो and see if your specific field is valid in that location. I know this was a lot of information and a lot of points to keep in mind. So my one tip to you guys would be that everyone's situation is very different and हर किसी का right choice is going to be different. So do your own research and make your own decision. एंड कॉलेज हो या यूनिवर्सिटी हो, दोनों में ही आपको जॉब भी मिलेगा, PGWP भी मिलेगा एंड PR भी मिल सकता है. सो डोंट वरी एंड मेक द चॉइस डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर सिचुएशन. And I hope this video helped you understand the difference between a university and a college. And if you liked the video, then don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Also guys, if you have any additional questions or any more video recommendations, then drop them down in the comment section. And we will see you guys again soon with another video. Till then, bye.